Hello and welcome. If you are feeling frustrated, anxious, overwhelmed, like you spike up for days and you don't know how to come down from your anger, anxiety, overthinking, maybe even panic attacks, well then you're in the right place because I am Karlee Holden. I am a trauma practitioner and coach for the last 20 years, specializing in helping people release this emotional, physical pain from their minds and bodies to become free, whole, present, healthier, lighter, and happier. To be at peace and calm and enjoy the beautiful life and moment we have is, I believe, almost everybody's goal, to be happy, to feel good. And this was me 15 years ago. I got hit hard with some trauma symptoms that I didn't even know I had at the time, didn't realize it was trauma. And I felt like I was losing my mind with overthinking, this feeling of anxiety that was taking over my whole being. And I went out on a quest to find out what was wrong with me and make it right. So I spent many years, a lot of money, a lot of different therapists and psychologists until I found what worked. I wasn't going to give up. And I didn't want to take medications because that scared me. I didn't want a pill pushing down what was trying to come out. I could feel something screaming at me. I just didn't know how to process it or understand what it was. And that is why I'm here today and why I've created a program and written books to help people like you, if you are here, with these symptoms, again, of overthinking, maybe PTSD, OCD, stressed out, attracting unhealthy relationships, boundaries get pushed, and just feeling overall down, maybe abused and stuck, miserable. This was me, and I broke through and free from all of these symptoms, and now I make it my life's work to help others do the same. So you are definitely in the right place if this sounds like you. And I want to explain just a few things that I do to see if this may be a good fit for you to work with me. I help people understand the root of their patterns, the root of their trauma, where they first started to learn certain behaviors, because everything lies very, very deep. It's like doing a cleanse. You don't just start eating healthy and you're all better. You really start getting into the intestines and the gut and you get out the toxins. It's the same with our thoughts and our feelings. Things lie very deep and there's a way to get them out. So one of them is getting out of the head and into the body, into the nervous system. This is some of my favorite work because in the nervous system, something we are not taught when we are youngsters or even as adults is when we have been overwhelmed and we come up this mountain of a fight-flight response, something not good has happened to us, we need to come down the mountain. We need to release and regulate. And a lot of us don't know how to do that or have the support and space and safety to do it. So coming out of fight, flight, freeze response is one of my favorite things to help people do. It's called completion and regulation. When we are overwhelmed or traumatized or hurting or our boundaries have been pushed, our signals of overthinking and anxiety, even panic attacks, sleepless nights, negative thoughts, is because we are holding too much adrenaline and emotional pain in our bodies. What we think and what we feel and what happens to us is processed through the nervous system. So when we understand that and we can start taking action to honor our truth and our voice and release old wounds, we can come into a state of regulation, and this is where the mind calms down because our bodies are saying, thank you, you're finally listening to me, and you are taking action according to what I am telling you. Your fears, your anxiety, your pain is screaming at you every moment of the day that we don't listen and go deeper into our truth and honor it and take action from there. So these are just some of the things I love to help people with: finding their voice, establishing boundaries, really creating what it is in your life with work, with relationships, with adventure. So if this sounds like something you are interested in, the good news is you can book a free call with me and you can hear a little bit more how I work and we can see if we're a good fit together. I will leave the link in the description below and we can take it from there. Every client and every plan is a little bit different, so I create a strategy that works just right for you depending on what you've been through. So if you want to hear more, definitely book a call with me, and if we're not a good fit, at least I can guide you to some resources. Thanks for your time today. Bye-bye.